That I am. Hello, Blade Skull, King, Slacks, Mechanical. This will be a shorter stream than earlier. I can't push it 4 hours. But I've gotta know what's on the other side of that door. What the hell is this red orb? I've got so many questions. Hello, Happy. Mr. Carl. Well, if that song is fading out, I guess that it's time to actually get into the game. Probably switch this over, huh? So where did we last leave off, game? Where's my synopsis of what was going on? I need a fresh reminder. Having done what Chalky told him to in his vision of the cobblestone of old, Plump uncovers a buried box, inside which are letters from his granddad and his real mother, Queen Eleanor of Dundrasil, along with an artifact called the Keystone, which can open something called the Door of Departure. And as if that wasn't excitement enough, he and Eric have also got hold of the red orb at long last. In search of answers as to why the luminary has been branded a harbinger of calamity, the duo decide to head for the Door of Departure. I was right on the money. You'll have to tell me if the audio levels have changed. My mixer can't seem to hold an actual balanced audio level for any amount of time. The Emerald Coast. One thing I did want to change, actually, was I'm gonna bump the music up in here just like to 3 and take the voices down to 9. They were a little bit overpowering in the stream earlier from what I heard. My mixer is just falling apart. I think I'm gonna order another one next week. Problem is actually finding a good one that I can trust. And I also don't know if it's my mixer or if it's just my, like, USB ports on this tower, because they've always been a little bit flaky. Whatever. Hello, Aurelius. I think sometime next year, I may have mentioned I'm gonna probably build a new computer, or at least half of one, and then transfer over what I can from this. Trying to get a fresh start on the hardware. Maybe a tower that doesn't cost $20 or something. Where the heck are we? Head for the Door of Departure all the way down here. I know, technology is the devil. Man, they are hot on our tails, aren't they? I probably will raid. I don't know at this point if I should go for another Intel or AMD. Heard AMD has really stepped up their game with Ryzen. Oh, Hendrik.
Damn it, they found us.
They might be these days, but I think I built this computer 5 years ago, maybe even 6 at this point.
Well, don't just stand there. Come on.
How convenient. Our own horses, right? Are we gonna be horse thieves too? Since this guy is leading me into a life of crime. Poor innocent Plump. That's just outright rude. Who shoots a horse in the ass?
Here, take my hand.
You know they're bad guys when they shoot a horse in the rear.
Huh? Quickly, the keystone.
Hurting my eyes.
You shall not escape me, Darkspawn!
Where does this even lead? They shot the second horse too. That's two horses. It's got to be like super bad karma. No, my inconspicuous disguise. How will I ever blend in now? You gonna smell it too, you creep? Wanna scent the old Plumpston?
The game has not even begun.
The game is afoot. The most dangerous game.
Whew, we made it. That was too close.
Yeah, especially for those horses. Think about them, Eric. We stole them, rode them less than 100 yards, and they
Where
died.
exactly are we? I don't recognize this place at all.
Doesn't sound very friendly. You shall not escape me. Awarded for evading capture by the dauntless Sir Hendrik, who hunts you still, believing you to be a harbinger of calamity. Hoto step. Well, hello, father. Father Needlenose. Nothing has disturbed this place in eons, and yet here you are. I can only imagine what curious path has led you here, but mine is not to reason why. Perhaps I can be of assistance. What brings you to our church in the dead of night? I need to save my game because bad things are probably awaiting us up ahead. Scandinavian names. I'm just glad that they didn't give Eric red hair. Oh no, I accidentally hit save again. Thankfully the menus are lightning quick in this. And another merchant. Well, I do have a little bit of money this time. Why would that be less defense? Never mind. It's because I've got the +1 on, that's right. Templar's uniform. That would be a boost to Plump? Really? 10 charm, 13 defense. Well, I actually need more of these. Since I'm burning through them. Don't need any of that. I think I'm gonna buy this. We can both be dressed in Templar's uniform. We're twinsies now, Eric. We're basically brothers. Goodbye, sir. So what do we got? We've got ocean and more ocean. Is the luminary star up there anywhere? Right there. So wherever we are, at least the luminary star is still there. Not gonna fight a red slime. Not gonna fight any of you things. AMD for streaming or encoding a lot? Well, that's pretty much what the bulk of my processor time goes to. Encoding videos. Quite time consuming. And I'm generally too lazy to edit so far ahead I can do batch uploading. Well, that thing looks fun. A genie with a drum. Half tempted to go punch him. A Warmaline. What are you doing? It's tempting. I'm curious what they're capable of. Oh, hello, Buzzard of Doom. I guess we're gonna fight one of these anyways. Plenty of upgrades coming? Cool. Since I've got 6 months, maybe there'll be a massive markdown on the ones that are good right now. So we've got Garudas that I think have AoE attacks, and Bongo Drongos that I don't trust at all. I'm gonna guess they have some type of music-based dancing attack or something. And there's no death more humiliating than the one where your teammates are too busy dancing. Dance themselves to death. Yeah, he's got some... Pretty sure he's got some gear on that gives him extra hit points. I think. I could easily check that, and he's also higher level than me. Got 7 skill points. Not gonna spend them yet. Now see, I was hoping that I could, like, jump up on that and soar to brave new heights, get launched up in the air. I'll just choose to remain disappointed, I guess. Mount Fuji and Hoto. Okay, so Hoto is there. That's probably where I should head first. Never heard of either of these places. A deer. But I can't actually do anything with? Maybe we just have to pretend that I'm petting them. Home of the Samurai. Do those waterfalls back there look weird to anyone else?
Civilization at last. And I think it's safe to say we're not being followed anymore. For now, at least.
Yeah, good hunch.
I thought so anyway.
Two travelers come. Their timing is auspicious as the day's new dawn. My bathhouse awaits. Savor its steamy embrace as frogs do spring rain.
Is he speaking in haikus?
Rejoice, honored guests, for to mark this happy day, you may sweat for free.
For free? I like that word. My favorite F word.
We're kind of busy to be sweating. Thanks. Appreciate the offer, though.
Too busy to bathe? Too busy to wash away the scent of the road?
Is that a threat?
Huh? Okay, maybe I'm not at my freshest. Fine. I'll visit your bathhouse if it means that much to you.
If this stream goes rated X, I'm gonna have to just fade away.
Might as well go sweat off the journey while we have the chance. I'll see you in there, okay?
Just your imagination,
Bring a
Blade.
guest. Joyfully I shall guide him to where bliss awaits.
Bliss awaits. What type of bathhouse are you running, buddy? I don't really enjoy being separated, but whatever. Beneath Mount Fuji, like snowstorms on summer days. Visitors are rare. Your blue-haired comrade steams in the stair-top sauna, a peak in the mist. You guys are... I don't know if I like being spoken to in haikus. We've got the inn and something else in here. What do you do? Wow, a customer. Welcome to the Rainbow's End Bank. You can trust us to keep your hard-earned money safe. That's not a haiku. Deposits and withdrawals are accepted in multiples of 1,000 gold coins. A bank, huh? Well. I don't have enough money to leave or deposit with you, so... never mind. You smell that? I smell barrels around here. Nope, it was a treasure chest I was smelling. A recipe book entitled An Introduction to Armor. We learn how to make suits of bronze armor. Sweet. I was smelling. This is what I was smelling. There was an eddy in the wind back there. What do we got here? I think this is the item shop. We've got the clock down there. I'm gonna guess it's almost midnight, and this town is still awake. I welcome you, friend. As the farmer welcomes rain. Stay, please. Browse a while. What do you got? Nothing. Absolutely nothing for me. You don't got any regional items? Some rice cakes? Maybe some throwing stars? Hello, what are you? Another Warmaline. Okay, that's not really waterfall that I was seeing then. Whenever the camera panned past this, I thought the waterfalls were like frozen in place. And I was a little bit worried. Based on what we saw back in Cobblestone. High Priestess Miko, her son, our finest swordsman. Ryu, strong as the bear. Brave as the lion, he slew the mighty dragon, but he too was slain. Darmok at Jalad. That's all I'm getting from you people right now. Oh, hello. Is it dinner time? Does the vase inspector get invited to dinner in these parts? It's customary where I come from, you know. I won't interrupt that family. Another boarded up well. Consider me super disappointed. It's already morning. Aha! I see. The wells are getting smarter. Yes, they know that I'm there to crawl deep inside and vandalize them. Any books on the area? There's a book called The Diary of Tetsu and the Smith. We take it. Part 1. A Dream is Born. My name is Tetsu. I am 48 years old. I am a blacksmith. This morning I sat. An amazing coin I spied. Wondrous workmanship. I made inquiries. Spent all day and learned its name. The Mini Metal. I must leave Hoto and find the coin's creator. Learn how it was made. Do not fear, mother. I shall return a hero, a smith without peer. Hot on the trails of where to take the mini metals. A mini medal. Plump finds the mini medal. I think that's 4 now total. What's up, Deeds? Where did I see that? There we go. It's under everyone. Mini medals, I've only got 3. Also shows us the last major locations we visited, which is pretty cool. The number of perfectionist pearls we've got. Okay, so... see, this game is amazing. I don't want to tug it off too hard just yet, but so far I'm pretty impressed with it. For once, it's a port that Square didn't screw up. How amazing. No supplies. The sweat on one's brow. The hammer on hot iron. The life of a smith. Art of our fathers. A village built on this trade. A proud tradition. We need iron ore. The mountains abound in it. An endless supply. Help us to find it. Gather the ore we so need. A reward awaits. So the reward would be a recipe book called I Love Iron Arms. He wants us to get a few lumps of iron ore. Your words glow like gems. You have a miner's spirit, a will of iron. Now, seek out that ore. Look for crystals in the rocks. There you will find it. Find a source of ore. Rain down blows with your hammer. The prize will be yours. Head west from Hoto. The Earth's wealth awaits you there. Bring me what you find. They really went all out for these haikus. See, this is one of the things I would be interested in seeing in another language. Just to see how they translated it. Okay. I don't care about you. Doesn't look like you have anything I need. Those are terrible ports. Those are the ones with like 15-second load times in every random battle, aren't they? What do you got? Medicinal herb. Slime earrings. Pair of pretty slime earrings in the shape of slimes. +6 charm. I'm not gonna buy them. No, thank you. I think I'm gonna buy some holy water just so we have it. I have to think that it will be used in a craft at some point. And I would rather not be stuck out in the middle of nowhere with no access to it. That's like one of the only versions of those games I've never played, simply because I remember hearing about how horrid it was back when it released. Everyone had been spoiled by the instant load time on cartridges. What do you think Eric did all night? He's offended someone, obviously. Or maybe it's not Eric.
That's no way to treat a lady. Didn't your mother teach you any manners?
Your words grate my ears. A good child should be silent and stay out of bars.
Vegeta, is that you?
I told you I need to speak to the owner. It's important. He might know where my little sister is.
A child in a bar is like a fish in a tree. You must search elsewhere.
Pretty sure that totally is.
Oh, fine. If you're going to be a complete pighead about it, I'll go and ask the guards by the gate instead. Ooh, what do we have here? Well, are you going to tell me your name or not?
Is she a kid or is she like a dwarf? Dwarfs do exist from Dragon Quest VII. Don't know if I've ever seen them in any other Dragon Quest game. Sure, my name's Plump. I'm not from around here, obviously.
Could be worse, I suppose. Listen, you and I need to talk, but my little sister is missing, so I have to go and find her first.
Okay.
I never thought I'd finally meet you in a place like this. It's funny how things work out.
We bump into a lot of people who already know about us and are waiting for us. And that's a pretty sinister smile. I'm thinking she's a dwarf or a gnome. And this guy's just insulting her, but I could be wrong. Could be one of the lollies that Japan loves so much. She's not a kid, she's a 3,000-year-old mage. Alright, okay, whatever. What are you selling? You selling any katanas? Any 10 times folded steel swords? Poison moth knife? A deadly little dagger that can sometimes stop enemies in their tracks with paralysis. Yeah, we've already made the divine daggers, and those are just the basic version. Japanese version doesn't have voice acting? Wow. I'm kind of shocked on that. So basically, we got the definitive version. Let's see, a bronze shield would be an upgrade, but that's a lot of money. A leather dress. What does it mean when you see new items that none of your characters can equip? Super expensive chainmail. Maybe a 7-point increase for Plump. I kind of want to give that to Plump. We don't have as much health as Eric does. Yeah, let's buy it. Go ahead and equip it. And I just bought that Templar's gear too. I'm gonna keep it, because it could be used in crafting at some point. Hello, Grandma. What are you doing? You seek our steam baths? Then you must ascend these stairs to the Misty Peak. I will climb as high as I have to find your legendary baths. Are you all gonna talk in haikus? Where's the tourists at? The rumors were true. A restless spirit haunts us. My veins turn to ice. Pray heed my advice. A fearsome wrath is abroad. Do not tarry here. A ghost, huh? This bathhouse is rather a hot topic among the cognoscenti of Heliodor. It is famed for its marvelous effect on wrinkly skin, you see. I must confess, the rather basic nature of the facilities shocked me somewhat at first, but still, I am very much looking forward to enjoying its youth-giving benefits. I don't know how I feel about the ladies with these glasses. There's just something about them that throws me off. Doesn't feel very Dragon Questy. A sprig of Pretty Betsy. I believe that's probably the item we can use to permanently raise our charm. If that's even a thing in this. Permanently increases charm by just a little, yep. I still don't know who I'm going to make the most charming person in the group yet, though. Probably not Plump. Welcome, honored guest. The blue curtain is for men. Red is for women. Wary traveler, pilgrim of the dusty road, soothe your bones a while. A visitor comes. A passing cloud. A drifter. Are you here to bathe? Of course I am. Then you must change, please. If you enter as you are, sweat will fall like rain. Plump changes into more appropriate bathing attire. Now you are ready. The entrance lies ahead. Sweaty bliss awaits. Not too terribly sure about that. We're gonna come in here and find that Eric has been turned into a prune.
Finally. I was wondering where you'd got to. Come join me. This turned out to be a pretty good idea.
You weren't in here for the, like, entire 12 hours I was running around town, were you?
We've got the place to ourselves, so we may as well enjoy it. We've earned a little break, wouldn't you say?
I don't know. I honestly don't feel like we've done that much. We found that my town was destroyed. We stole an orb. That's about it. Haven't accomplished much,
Can't
Eric.
take it easy for too long, though. Sooner or later, those creeps are going to catch up with us.
Yeah, as soon as they figure out how to teleport themselves. You do realize we didn't just skirt around the edge of that, right?
So, you've been scoping out the town, huh? See anything interesting?
A couple things.
Ah, her? Yeah, she was sniffing around here, too. She's way too young to be hanging around in bars, though. No wonder they kicked her out. I don't envy her, having a kid sister to run around after. They have a habit of causing headaches.
Apparently she's not a dwarf.
Where are you?
I mean, she's even got the dwarf-like gnome hat from 7.
Did you just say something?
Yeah, Eric, that was totally my voice. I was just projecting it and practicing my ventriloquism.
Where are you? Where did you go?
Getting pretty good, aren't I?
Huh? Is that a
Yeah.
I can't find you anywhere.
It's a girl in the men's sauna. Not a ghost.
You scared us there for a second. What are you doing in here?
I was waiting in the end. You said you were going to take a bath, but you never came back. Where did you go? Why did you leave me all on my own?
Someone interrupt her and slap her and tell her we're taking her to the front desk.
Sounds like she's lost someone.
Snap out of it!
Wait. This must be the girl whose big sister's looking for her.
Wow, you're observant.
Why don't we see what we can do to help? How about you dry your eyes and tell us your name, kid?
I'm Connie.
Nice to meet you, Connie. Why don't you come with us, and we'll help you find whoever it is you're looking for.
Really? Thank you.
She's named after Connie Chung, by the way. A little bit of an Easter egg. Oh, what could possibly be hiding up here in the sauna? A vial of holy water. Guess I didn't need to buy that stuff anyways. You're actually following me. Hello, sir. Saunas and taverns. A pairing made in heaven. Cold drinks and hot steam. That's pretty neat right there. Hot water, raining down. Does such a thing like that even exist? I want to go to a sauna like that. Lo, thou art surpassing fair of face. Wilt thou sample the sensual Puff Puff for a mere 20 gold coins? We found the legendary Puff Puff already. For a meager 20 gold coins. How could we say no? Tee hee hee! Then let the ritual begin! What type of puff puff are we going to get this time? Well, art thou not alive with pleasure? Alas, the ritual is ended. Thy custom is appreciated, noble sir. Pray visit us as often as the mood taketh thee. Puff Puff Pioneer. Awarded to commemorate your very first taste of the exotic power of the Puff Puff. My Dragon Quest experience is now complete. We've got many medals. I'm gonna burst into the girls' one. I haven't entered. Man with child coming through. It's an emergency. We found the ghost of the inn. I better talk to this lady. You have an orange sash on. You know, orange and orange pants. You know, orange is my color, the color of my family. You have quite a nerve. You are as out of place here as cats in the sea. From what I know, the game does have... This one does have one with a cutscene. That is just the first Puff Puff. And I only know this because people were crying about it. Little sensitive babies. Eek! Intruder man! A bold, ugly cuckoo stands in the nest of doves. Does the sun enter the moon's serene kingdom? No! Be gone from here, thought, now! Where no man has gone before. Awarded for exploring the great unknown. And an award for getting awards. How troublesome. Where's the little ghost who was following me? Did I lose the ghost by trying to take that shortcut? I gotta double back just to make sure that she's not back here somewhere. There she is. Okay, come on. Quit getting lost. Are you a fucking ghost? Answer me right now. I saw that. I'm gonna douse you in some holy water here in a second. Pretty sure she's actually a ghost. Not saying anything to anyone. Head outside? Yes. Maybe she's not a ghost. Still though, I've got questions. What are you guys doing? Fighting? Reenacting your favorite Dragon Ball episode? Hear the dragon's roar! Tremble as I leave my lair to devour you all! You stupid dragon! You are no match for my strength! I, Ryu, shall slay you! Neat. Can I get back here? I see the walkway on my map. Use us, just cutting through. Aha, a quest. A wedding beckons. My son is to tie the knot, but he needs a ring. I have the gold ore, but sadly not the talent to craft a gold ring. But could it be true? Could you have a fun-size forge and know how it works? Please, forge a gold ring, and not just a normal one. My son demands it. So, we need to make a gold ring +1 or better, and we get a Cruciarang out of it. What a joyful day! Now open this treasure chest. Take what lies within. You will need this too. Take the tome I offer you. Study it well. We get a book called 24 Carats of Class. We learn how to make gold rings. Cool. And if you should fail, use a perfectionist pearl and try your hands again. I get it, you really want a gold ring. I'm gonna do my best. But should I fail, don't blame me. I'm not a jeweler. I want to see something. Can I only use the forge in a campsite? I think somebody said that. We can talk to her.
Thank you so much. I was all on my own. Promise you won't leave me. I don't want to be left alone again.
What's up?
So, we're looking after lost kids now, huh? Well, let's help Connie out and then split. We're wanted men after all. Connie's sister's got to be that girl in the red hat you saw hanging around the bar, right? Yes, even though I doubt that she is still at the bar. Can I jump over? Constantly being teased by the jumping ability. Don't mind us, just coming through. Getting lost in this town. What, you got a quest for me too? Awful child. A strange girl appears, picks a fight with the barman, and then she is gone. Is she not aware? Little girl should be silent. Snowfall on silk. Where is she, you ask? She marched toward the town gate. Perhaps she is there. I wonder if it would become second nature to talk in haikus if you had done it your whole life.
Now listen, you. I asked you a simple question.
I didn't even see her there.
Haven't seen your sister.
Well, well, what do you know? Looks like she's picking fights with grown-ups again.
Oh, great.
I wish they told me they only let complete pigheads live in this stupid town before I bothered coming here.
She's angry and she's blind.
Oh, it's you.
Hey, kid, good news. We found your sister. Why so shy? Aren't you pleased to see your big sis?
She's... Huh? I don't know why you're looking so pleased with yourself. That's not my sister. I've never seen this girl before in my life.
Well, strike that.
Huh?
I don't have any brothers or sisters. I've lost my daddy.
Welp.
Gosh, where do I start? Did you not think of, I don't know, maybe asking her who she was looking for instead of jumping to idiotic conclusions?
She wouldn't shut up and stop crying.
Listen, short stuff. I'm not gonna let a little brat like you speak to me like that.
I hate to point this out, but you don't have time to be standing there getting your knickers in a twist. You've got a daddy to find. Listen, I want to talk to the owner of that bar, but I can't get in there on my own. Can I come with you?
She's gotta be a fucking dwarf. She has to be a dwarf. She has the attitude of the dwarves. Sure, you can come with us.
Thanks. I'll never get in there otherwise. You're a lifesaver.
Hopefully you're a criminal too.
I'm Veronica, by the way. Right, let's get going, shall we? I'll look after this little one. Don't worry. You don't have to rely on these two dunderheads anymore. We'll find your daddy in no time. You'll see.
I don't think the dwarven women have beards in Dragon Quest, unfortunately, Gone.
Thank you.
Kids these days, huh? No respect for their elders. Well, looks like we don't have much choice. Let's hit the bar.
At least she didn't call him a chunderhead. Her mouth's not that dirty. Okay, father. Oh, you're spending too much time relaxing in the sauna? Maybe you need to go confess somewhere. Like, who do the preachers confess to? Can they confess to themselves? Okay, I want to see... Can I do party talk with her?
Hey, listen!
Did you really just go there, Veronica? I will boot you from this party. That's strike one right there. I still can't work out how you thought a girl whose dad was missing was looking for her sister. I mean, how stupid can you be? Anyway, if I'm going to get any useful information out of this bar owner, it looks like I'm going to have to talk to him myself. Come on, let's get going. Busting open with the "Hey, listen." They knew what they were doing with that one.
Welcome to our inn, a safe haven in life's storm. Come and make merry.
Can we just leave him like this for 5 minutes or so?
Warnings unheeded, the fish returns to the tree. What can deter her?
Worry not, this child is with me. And I assume all our drinks will be free.
She's with us. Do you have a problem with that?
Understanding dawns. The fish has a chaperone. She is welcome here.
Why is he calling her a fish? Because she's out of her element? She's out of the water? By being in here?
No one's sitting here, are they? Service, if you please.
Famous comedian serves us.
Fearsome young pup. Perhaps tea will soften her. A fine warming brew.
That sounds lovely, but I don't have time for tea, I'm afraid. I'm looking for someone. I'll get straight to the point. There's a girl called Serena. Blonde hair, looks a lot like me. Have you seen her?
Serena. Yes, now I recall. The young girl sought her sister, but left without joy.
That'll be her. Did she say where she was going?
Westward she wandered, sensing her sister, she said, guided by voices.
Huh? Westward? Oh, the idiot must have gone to help me, and I was already back here. Oh. I was kidnapped, you see. I was in the bathhouse when some monsters attacked me. They took me off to their lair. I managed to escape, so I came back to find Serena, but it looks like now she's gone to try and rescue me.
What a predicament.
Right, you lot. You're no ordinary travelers. Anyone with eyes can see that. I don't have time to explain all the ins and outs of it right now, but I need you to help me go and find my sister. Are you in?
Vegeta is just a dishwasher. And yeah, I love adventure. Let's do this.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
I should probably just say no so I can see what the no options say. It's not like it's gonna let me not take her.
I want to come with you.
You can barely put a sentence together, Connie. You're not really welcome on this adventure.
Sorry, you're staying put. But don't worry, I think I know where your dad might be. We'll find him for you, so be a good little girl till we get back.
You're not jaded enough or cynical or mean enough, Connie. You just wouldn't fit in.
You do realize you're a little girl too, right? You sure you're gonna be able to keep up?
Who do you think you're talking to? Veronica, sage of Arborea and mighty magician, can keep up with riffraff like you any day.
I need to open the instruction manual and see what it says she actually
I'm more worried
is.
about you slowing me down, if I'm completely honest. Right, let's head west, shall we? The monster's lair is a giant underground labyrinth out that way.
I'm pretty sure we'll find Serena in there somewhere. The entrance is on the coast. I know exactly who you are, you know. Don't let me down.
Oh, is it that obvious? Are you Vegeta? Or Vegeta's all beat down now. The very idea. Is my job to mind children, or to tend the bar? Bring her father back. His daughter should be with him, not here in an inn. That's right, you're now the babysitter. We've got adult things to go take care of. Like murdering tons of monsters. And seeing how high we can jump. I'm just going to assume that all of the magic use has stunted her growth. A side effect. Either that or cross-eyed Connie is a lot like Cole back in our hometown. You're actually gonna follow me like that, huh? Well, thanks for not being helpful. Freaking sage of bullcrap. We got a camp up there. We need to go there, see if I can make this ring without failing. Excuse me, slimes. Oh, it's even guarded by a narrow log, apparently. Or it's not guarded at all. Out of our way, heroes coming through. Level up! New crafting capabilities. Maximum focus increases by 2 when we learn Double Edge Bash. It's a strong, simultaneous strike over 2 squares, one above the other. Okay. Let's make a gold ring. Not screw this up, too. I don't want to have to go farm more gold ore from somewhere. Though I can't really do any flourishes. Because it's one above the other, not one right next to each other. Thought that was going to overshoot. I need a +1 on this. Or higher. I'm not going to push it any further. No, it is not Sanctuary. Sanctuary is far more in-depth. Gold ring +1. Sweet. I don't think I learned anything else. No, I want to double check everything. And that's right, we did learn bronze armor. That would be 4 additional defense for Plump. And I could give Plump's armor over to Eric. Makes copper ore, flax and thread, warmalines. I can buy the flax and thread, so let's try this. Maybe we can do a flourish with it. See what this is. One above the other. Double-edged bash. Oh boy. That is so close to being right on the money. Oh. It almost filled the jackpot hitting, but no. That's how you do it, kind of. Bronze armor +2. Okay. We done here. Let's see, how much additional defense is that? 6 extra defense. And yeah, there's a ton of randomness, it seems like. I'm not sure if it gets any easier to hit the dead center and light up those gems as you increase in levels, or if it's all just entirely luck. You can equip that. Can I talk to you here? Yeah, cool.
Serena and I just happened to come across Hoto on our travels. I thought a trip to the bathhouse would be a nice way to relax. As soon as I went through the door, a bunch of monsters attacked me. Honestly, what is the world coming to? Anyway, they kidnapped me and took me back to their lair. It's this giant underground labyrinth out to the west. We have to go there and find Serena. Once you're all set, let's get going.
Well, you're mighty comfortable. That Veronica kid talks a good game. But could she really handle herself if things got hairy? I guess she did say she was a mighty sage from Arborea. That must mean something, right? I'm not sure what, though. Me neither. And we're not gonna find out for a while, I bet. Cryptic Crypt. Pretty sure that's where we want to head. There's also up on the map, let's see. There's a lock right there. What does that mean? Mysteries await us. Hello, little ghost. Creepy little things following me everywhere. What do we got? Iron ore. Another piece of iron ore. Copper ore. Isn't that that should be enough to complete that quest now? Oh hey, zombie things. Monster mashes. Door is locked tight. Well... doesn't really help me out, does it? That's gonna be something hard to do, is remember where all of these locked doors are. At some point we're gonna get something to open them. Keep an eye out for something. The Cryptic Crypt. What a name. Not fighting you. I think those are Drakis, probably. Another piece of iron ore. The game really wants me to craft stuff. We got a way down over there. There's a couple roots of Yggdrasil as well. Let's see if we can make a beeline to those. Also, those things are not, very aggressive. What do we got? The Yggdrasil root.
I almost forgot. There's a trap up ahead. I'd forget my shadow if it wasn't sewn on. I can't go falling into my own trap now, can I? What would the others say? Right, I'd better go the long way around.
The long way around, huh? I'm half tempted to hit the trap just to see. Like, what type of trap are we talking about? I guess that was up there. Apparently, we're going the long way, or we're taking the trap way anyways. So now we know why there is an easily accessible underground area. Might as well get this stuff. 2 chunks of gold ore. Fancy. Excuse me. It looks like an unfortunate adventurer has scrawled a desperate final message on the wall. Defeat the sparkling Skull Rider, and look up to find its trail. Follow it and it shall lead you to the surface. Is that so? How far are you gonna follow me? Judging by these footprints, a monster must have climbed up here. That is as high up as I can look, too. Interesting. I guess we're gonna defeat you. And someone was kind enough to, take the time to write that. Drakmage, I'm more terrified of your abilities than anything. Probably Sasquatch Prince. Don't joke around about Sasquatch, man. 4 damage? You're not carrying your weight here. Oh, and Drolls have sleep. Great. See you later, Blade. You can do that. That's worth it. Question is, do I get to keep my turn? Guessing no. Plump is just getting manhandled. Let's see. I haven't really tried to steal anything. I'm not scared of the droll. Fails to swipe anything, unfortunately. If she's like Gemma, maybe we could spend a lot of time down here. Nothing like having a pocket healer. I should probably just defend with Plump because I really want to steal something. He's got to have something. Come on, Eric. You said you're a great thief. So far, I'm totally not seeing it. Back into your defensive stance.
What's yours is mine.
It's also possible that not every enemy has something to steal. We're gonna find out. A beast bone. There we go. Okay, she is apparently not a healer. If she was, I assume that she already would have tried to top Eric off. What's up, 8X? X the pocket healer turned necromancer. Beast bone's probably used for crafting, and the Drakmage drops a treasure chest. A green eye. You can now ride the Skull Rider's steed. Okay, the enemies will still attack us on mounts. Yeehaw! No treasure chest down here, no nothing. I mean, it's not quite a Sasquatch, but it's close, I guess. So which way is the long way? I thought I was taking the long way. Maybe it's this area right here. Okay. I'm not really interested in fighting those dolls either. A mini medal! A mounted mini medal. Excuse me. I ain't fighting those zombies. Putting my foot down. But like every other zombie I remember, though, they're weak to fire, probably.
That's one heck of a fountain to be hidden away down here.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Wait, over there.
Oh, you actually recognize this place now?
Serena,
She's
wake
got
up.
orange on.
It's me, Veronica.
Yeah, you can heal in this game.
Mm-hmm. That's your sister?
Serena! We said we'd always be there for each other, didn't we? Well, I'm here for you now. So pull yourself together.
She's got a necklace eerily similar to Eric's. Surfer necklace. Serena can't be dead. We saw like 5 seconds of her in that cutscene that I skipped the rest of.
Oh, I'm ever so sorry. It's just well, I was so awfully tired after all that searching that I needed a nap and...
Are you guys... These two must be from, like, nobility or something.
Veronica! Is that really you? What in the world has happened to you?
They didn't give him that accent.
But how did you know it was me?
We've been sisters a long time, you know. It would take a lot more than a new look to fool me.
A new look, huh?
Oh yes, very funny. What were you doing lying on the ground like that? I thought you were... well, that you were... you know...
And she did call Serena her younger sister, right?
Sorry to interrupt the reunion, but didn't you tell us Serena was your kid sister?
Well, if you want to get technical about it, actually we're twins. But we don't look the same age anymore because, well, it's all a bit complicated.
Did you make a tricky devil angry or something?
I told you I was taken off by monsters, didn't I? They've been kidnapping people so they can steal their magical powers. Well, I wasn't going to let them have mine without putting up a fight. But the more I resisted, the younger I got. I don't quite understand it, but instead of draining my magic, they drained my age.
Really weird.
What I'm basically saying is that I'm not a child. So stop treating me like one.
Whatever.
Okay, we get it, You're not a kid. But you still look like one. Don't you want to do something about it?
Of course I do. Why do you think I brought you here? I want you to help me clobber those stupid monsters and see if we can fix this.
You will help us, won't you? I promise to do my bit as well. I have some really rather wonderful healing spells, you know.
Is that so? Well then. Now you're speaking my language. And we get to keep our mount. We can't save it, apparently. Oh, maybe we can save it here, too. Wow. Let's save it in the bowels of this dungeon. What's the worst that could happen? We've got a healing pond right here. 2 guest mages. And apparently nowhere else for this monster to climb up at. It's kind of disappointing. I brought it all this way, man. Why ain't there no more secrets?
Ooh, I almost forgot. You need a password to get through here. And it was... it was... Umbracadabra.
Okay. Umbracadabra. I'm so glad we've got the Yggdrasil roots to show us this evil shadow being completely inept at its job. Not giving you up yet. None shall pass without the secret word. Voices can be heard on the other side. Oh man, I hate those guys.
Are you Potty? You come here and tell Jarvis that you let that lovely, juicy specimen escape, and you think an apology's gonna cut it? Ooh, this jars. Do you crackpots think sorcerers like Veronica come along often? Do you have any idea what we'll have to do to nab a specimen like that again?
Guys, this is the leader of the competing Jar Inspector Union. I recognize this guy. He's very into jars, vases, barrels. He's the competition.
I wanted to train all her magic so I could earn the Lord of Shadow's respect when he came back. All my plans shattered.
The Lord of Shadows.
That's them. They're the monsters who jumped me in the bathhouse and brought me here.
How the hell did they get all the way to the bathhouse?
See that jar by the big fat one? That's what he was sucking all my magic powers into.
Then I guess we'd better figure out how to get them back.
I don't know what this game is rated.
Veronica.
Huh?
Oh, hi there.
Oh, smashing. I do love guests.
And I love the animation in this game.
Especially when they bring me presents. If it isn't the one that got away. Talk about it in the jackpot. Now, just sit tight while we suck every ounce of magic out of you.
No, not the suck!
Boys, this lot have earned a VIP treatment. Get cracking.
Now see, if this was rated R, they would have said get sucking.
Looks like we'll be fighting our way out of this one whether we like it or not.
Wait a second, Eric. I think we can milk this just a little bit. Just let them start it up. Oh man, we're gonna get our ass kicked here. And I probably don't have any sleepy hibiscus. Oh crap. I still have... No, I don't. I was gonna say, do I still have Eric on auto attack? I don't think I do. Okay, good. On follow orders. So, Plump, what do we got? I want you to... You have any sleepy stuff? No. I gotta take down these shadows and hope that he can't summon more. Oh, she can buff us too. And is she holding a... that like a giant key of some type? Summons an earth sigil that will inflict damage on the enemy every time they try to act. Let's put that on Jarvis. He's gonna be around for a while, so... You're a freaking sage! Quit clubbing things in the head. This is where I would probably not want to use my pet powers. Makes enemies more vulnerable to fire and earth attack. Let's just focus on killing A for now. And hope that my pep powers last a couple of turns. The sound effects. Beautiful. There we go. Oh. It's gonna hurt. If he does that multiple turns in a row, I'm gonna cry a little bit. Snort some of the berries. Maybe I'll take a look at them. The Brazzer berries. I actually don't have any in my inventory there. It's kind of disappointing. They're probably all in my bag still. You can't put someone to sleep who's all pepped up. Not how it works.
I just want to hear those guys in pain. Man, Rabble Rouser was not very good. Only lasted 2 turns. Or it only did, like, procced twice. No, how about you just finish off the shadow? Or don't. Probably gonna lose my pep after this turn, so... let's use the real decoy on Jarvis. I don't know how long pep lasts, but we know it's not that long. $62 damage, beautiful. Oh, don't have enough MP. Almost feel bad for you. Honestly, with Serena's help, yeah. I don't really think we were in any trouble at all. But, let's see what we can steal from him. He doesn't seem to be carrying anything. At least it tells us that. So now I know to always have faith as long as it's not saying not to. Taking a deep breath. Damn, that was a lot of damage. Okay.
Let's rock.
That's for later pep abilities, GoldenEye. One damage. You're really doing a good job there. How about Prism? Shoot some Prism at him. No, I tried to steal from him a couple rounds ago, and it said he had nothing valuable. Oh, shoot! He can get pepped up. Well, maybe we'll have a 3-way pep up here. You just keep attacking. Plump, this would be a good time for you to get pissed off. As long as he doesn't inhale. I'm not too terribly worried. It'll probably happen this time. No? 34 damage. I'm trusting you, Serena. That's why I'm not casting any heals of my own. From like 3 damage to 2 damage to 1 damage to 0 damage. Just gonna spend a few turns attacking. Or that'll do. Jarvis and friends are defeated.
One bites the dust.
This is the inappropriate time for that, Eric. It's time and a place.
I'll never be the Lord of Shadow's right-hand man if I can't even beat the likes of you lot. Ugh. All my dreams shattered.
Just like this vase.
Who is this Lord of Shadows you keep mentioning anyway?
That's all I came here for. Your license for inspecting vases and pottery has been revoked, Jarvis.
You'll find out soon enough when everything finally goes to pot.
Always a joker to the end.
We'll find out soon enough, huh?
Right. Time to get my magic back.
Let me be the one who smashes it. What I was born to do.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if we should breathe this in or not.
I hope this works.
You look just the same. Were all our efforts for nothing?
Oh, she got her magic back, I see. And they still get to
No
keep
need to worry on
her
that
character.
front. I can feel the old magic zinging
As a
from the
marketing
ends of my
device.
pigtails right down to the tips of my toes.
Then why do you still look like a little girl?
For marketing reasons, Serena, there's a whole demographic that just loves this shit.
Oh. I'm not really sure. I suppose whatever made me younger can't be fixed just by getting my powers back.
GoldenEye is in that demographic.
But it could be worse. I mean, you know what they say. You're only young. Twice.
Trust you to see the funny side. Well, I suppose I'd better get used to having a twin sister half my size.
Her head's like the size of half of your body.
By the way, you have noticed who we're traveling with, haven't you?
Of course I have. And so have you, it seems. Shall we?
Mm-hmm.
Bold luminary, Yggdrasil's chosen, long have we waited to greet you. We of Arborea swear to protect you. While we live, none shall defeat you.
There are those who would accuse you of bringing disaster on our world. Please, you must rest assured that they are wrong.
Okay, I didn't believe them to begin with.
You are a hero. The light in your eyes, the light told of in the legends of Arborea, it proves that beyond a doubt.
I knew it was you the moment I saw you.
You sure it was my eyes and not just the tattoo on my hand that gives it away?
So now you have magical twins swearing to serve and protect you? I guess you really are the luminary, huh? Not that I ever doubted it, of course.
Of course.
There's plenty more we need to talk about, but we have to take care of something first. I wasn't the only one they were keeping prisoner, you know. Now, if I remember rightly, there should be a door around here somewhere.
Think they took that girl's dad, by chance? Yggdrasil's chosen! The two twins have recognized us. Have ensured our safety. Yoink, a chunk of iron. I'm curious if I can break vases and pots on this thing. I wanna ride it for as long as I can. Maybe we can take it out of here with us. Oh, they've got a moonshine distillery. I can't do it while mounted. Oh, dang it. A grubby bandage. Disgusting.
Gosh, look at all these cells. What a horrid place.
And not a bit of light either. Demon, draw your swords.
Hey, who's there?
Don't worry, you're safe now. We took care of that potty old fathead and his cronies.
Thanks. I owe you one.
I was starting to worry they were going to get sick of feeding me and decide to eat me instead.
Curious why they were keeping you alive.
You were starting to worry? And what about your poor little daughter all on her own, How do you think she's been feeling?
Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking. Wait, you know Connie?
We do. And she's fine, thanks for asking. The owner of the bar back in town is looking after her. He's a mature, responsible adult, you see.
So this guy got kidnapped from the bathhouse as well, I'm pretty sure they said.
Oh, listen, I appreciate your help, really, I do. I'm Noah, by the way. If there's anything I can do to repay you, just say the word.
Noah, huh? Where have I heard that name before?
I don't know. How meta are we getting here, Eric?
Look, I've taken up enough of your time. I should, get back and see how, Connie's doing. Thanks a million.
Poor Blimey.
Well, he certainly left in rather a hurry.
You're gonna make me start missing Angus. Stop it.
You can say that again? Very fishy. Well, never mind. We should head back too. We deserve a rest.
Yes, we do. We deserve another night in that bathhouse. Maybe this time without creepy ghost girls spying on us. Plump and his companions make their way out of the labyrinth and head back to Hodo, where they spend the night at the inn. Then, morning comes. And the whole thing goes to hell. Or maybe not. Maybe it'll be peaceful. What do we got? Set of plain clothes. Then Puff Puff comes. Can't get any more Puff Puff. Don't want to pay for it.
Finally, you wake. Your comrades rose long ago, at morning's first light. Now they wait below. They wait for you to join them, as trees wait for spring.
Well, they're gonna have to wait a little bit longer. If they wanted me to get out of bed earlier, they should have brought me breakfast in bed. I definitely don't see any down here waiting for us.
Awake at last, huh? Don't worry, we all just woke up too.
And now we're up. It's time to continue our little talk from before about Serena and I and how we're going to help you.
We have a legend in Arborea. It says that one day the Dark One will descend to extinguish the light, but that Yggdrasil's chosen, the Luminary, bearer of the Mark of Light, will rise to meet him.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
I know it's hard to believe. I mean, look at you. But it's true.
Wow.
You're the reincarnation of the Luminary, the man who defeated the Dark One long ago.
You can still be grounded, Veronica.
I still can't work out why they'd need to bring you back if the Dark One was defeated, to be honest. But ours is not to reason why. Once we fulfill our sacred duty and get you to Yggdrasil, I'm sure all will be revealed.
I hope so.
Yggdrasil, huh? Well, I for one want to know what the heck's going on. Let's mosey on over there.
Have you ever tried thinking before opening your big mouth? In case you hadn't noticed, Yggdrasil is floating in the sky. Mosey, he says. Honestly.
They say that the Luminary visited the World Tree before his battle with the Dark One. But alas, the legends do not tell us how.
Maybe he flew on the back of eagles.
What? Not even you special protectors of the magical ancient wonder truths, no? Bummer.
Maybe it was a bird of light or a flying carpet.
Yggdrasil, Yggdrasil, Yggdrasil. Wait, I think I might have an idea.
Really? What is it?
I did not in this game. I don't know if color plays a big part, though.
You know that guy we bust out of jail yesterday? I remembered where I know him from. He sells information to, people in my profession.
Is that right?
And you think he might know how we can reach the World Tree? Wonderful! Well, what are we waiting for? To the bar.
Turns out all we need is a catapult. Be the easiest solution. First up, before we go anywhere else, I want to go turn in some of these quests. Get my rewards. There's your ore, sir. Now I must confess. In truth, we had enough ore. I wished to test you. You passed with aplomb. You have a true miner's heart. You may keep the ore. Great. And we get the tome. I love iron arms. We learn its incredible contents by heart. We can make iron broadswords and cast iron claymores. Sweet. And then, provided I can find him, behind the bar it looks like, go turn over this fancy gold ring.
Come on,
After this, I
Daddy.
guess.
Let's go. The nice man who keeps bringing you drinks must be getting tired.
The barkeeper's face right there.
One more for the road, sweetie. You never know. He might have some hot gossip that I need to hear.
Fishing for rumors, huh? Some things never change. You're Noah, right? In the circles I used to move in, you were pretty famous. You were the guy who knew things. For the right price. No nugget of knowledge too big or too small. Noah the know-it-all knows them all. That's what they used to say, huh?
And what if they did? I can't help it if juicy tidbits have an habit of falling in me lap now, can I?
Suddenly he's sobered up.
Well, I don't go trying to get mixed up in this stuff. It just happens. Like when I mistakenly went in the ladies' baths and them monsters, they kidnapped me. I only stuck me head in there to see what all the commotion was, and there they was, attacking some poor girl. Normally, I would have walloped a lot of them, of course, but I just had me tea. The villains collared the both of us and, well, I just hope she's all right.
You didn't see her there whenever we rescued you?
She... kind of. Anyway, we were wondering if you might be able to help us out. What do you know about Yggdrasil?
Crikey, you lot don't do things by halves, do ya? Got a big score in mind, eh? Well, seeing as how you saved me life, I'll tell you what I know. On the way here, Connie and me was travelling across the desert when we came down with a bad case of heat stroke. We didn't have no grub left, no water, nothing. We'd just about given up hope. But then these soldiers from Gallopolis came along. Next thing I know, I'm waking up in the Sultan's bleeding palace. Oh, talk about lucky. Anyway, when I come to, that's when I seen it. Beautiful it was, this rainbow-coloured branch thing. All shimmery and beautiful.
You were hallucinating, weren't you?
Well, I know top-end gear when I see it. If that weren't a branch of the old world tree, I'm a monkey's uncle.
Did you hear that, Veronica? A branch from Yggdrasil herself.
Yes. Lighting the path ahead for the luminary. It sounds like we need to take a trip to Gallopolis.
He didn't really help us, though, did he? I mean... whatever.
So it turns out you are capable of having ideas that aren't completely stupid after all.
We should head for the desert right away. It's beyond the checkpoint southwest of here. That marks the border with Gallopolis. I do hope you won't mind us tagging along.
Only if you promise to be useful still. We don't need cheerleaders.
We of Arborea swear to protect you. While we live, none shall defeat you.
And we get 2 new party members. Gotta let the whole thing play out there.
Here, you'll need this to get to Gallopolis.
What is it, my own 2 feet? Get the Gallopolis Pass.
The guards at the checkpoint are awful sticklers for formalities, but if you show them that, they should let us through.
Great. How convenient that you would have such a thing.
Wild tree branches are rarer than rock and horse poop, mate. That one in Gallopolis is the only one I know of. You'll want to be heading southwest. Mind you, I don't reckon the Sultan will just hand the thing over, you know. I'm sure you'll think of something.
Well, we're gonna tell her we're the Luminary, and then when she tries to kill us as well, we're actually going to fight back. Before I forget, let me go turn the ring in. I was gonna say before someone else yells at me, and Raid was already there. I do have the ring. A cruiserang. Question is, who can use it? Veronica, you have Veronica's staff. The wand with which Veronica has worked the bulk of her spellcraft so far. Apparently I also got a thorn whip at some point. Apparently it came on Veronica. I'm gonna leave her staff on for now. Hairband is good. Might as well give you the gold bracer. Serena's wand. This adorable wind-infused spell-casting stick has seen many years of faithful use. She can also use the bronze lance. Simple spear made from burnished bronze. I don't really want their magical abilities to suffer, though. You get nothing, Serena. Eric, can you equip that? I'm gonna guess yes. A robust boomerang that packs a punch thanks to its 4 forceful blades. Okay, you can have that. Because why not? Is it really his cross weapon? It's kind of cool. I've already busted these. They have nothing in them. Bitchwood boomerang? I don't think it was Bitchwood. Even though that would be funny. How may our church assist you? Wait. What's that one down there? Recertification? Like 30 minutes ago since I last saved it. Undo skill point assignments so the points can be put to use elsewhere. Amazing. That was something that I wished Dragon Quest VIII would have had.
Oh, I've just remembered something important. We have a long journey ahead of us, don't we, Plump? Well, I happen to know a handy little spell that'll make life a lot easier for us. Just give me a minute.
Somehow she imparts the wisdom of Zoom into my brain pan.
You can use the spell I just taught you to travel back to anywhere you've been before, quick as a flash. So, if you want to come back here to Hodo, for example, just cast it. Think of Hodo and you'll be back just like that. Okay. Question is, exactly where can that spell take me? Oh my god, the world map. And we are all the way down here in the southeast corner. Neat. How far do we have to go? Not that far. You know, I never did go to Mount Fuji. Let's just swing by there for a second. And see what it's all about. If I can even enter it. Of course. What do we got? Here stands Mount Fuji, sacred mountain of Hoto. Trespassers beware. Totally not a trespasser. I'm the luminary. How could I be a trespasser? Oh, hey. Something tells me I shouldn't be here. I want that shiny thing, though. A lava lump. The gate is firmly shut. So what do we got? Mountain cave, the caldera. Entry is forbidden up there. Even though entry is forbidden right here as well. Does this lead back to town or something? Or is it just a dead end? A lava lump. A dead end. The door won't budge. Okay. At least we checked it out. Another area that kind of reminds me of Dark Souls. Lava lump, no. No relation. Mushrooms do not grow well in lava. All this water just makes me want to fish. Guess I'm going to remain perpetually disappointed about that, though. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, we've got some new armor that I can make. What do we have? Thought that we found something new. The Iron Broadsword. Be a pretty good boost for Plump's attack. Can't. That's got to be a one-handed sword because Eric can use it. You see? Oh yeah, and it was under swords, so duh. Cast Iron Claymore. Holy crap! Look at that attack increase. I would lose a lot of defense on Plump. Let's make it anyways. Takes 3 of my iron ore. Who needs defense? Oh, wow. So, if temperature reaches 0, I'm guessing that I fail. How that would work. I should probably... I'm liking what I see so far. Wow, that was so close. Oh, look at that! 4 of them! This sword will be awesome if I don't completely flub it up. I'm probably gonna overshoot this one right here. Because it's so close. Oh, that's right on the money. At least in the green anyways. We're still on the green.
There's no way this one can stay in the green. I would have to get a super low roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gems lit up. I'm sure that I'm done working on this. I don't even want to look at it anymore in case everything goes bad just looking at it. Perfection! You're damn right. Cast Iron Claymore +3. Kinda hoping for more than +3, but you know, whatever. Only 2 Perfectionist Pearls? Come on. We got perfection on that. I don't think I'm gonna make anything else. What about accessories? Only the gold ring? I should probably make some gold rings for the ladies. Awarded for crafting a +3 piece of equipment. We're a big hitter now. Question is, how much of an increase is that? All the way up to 68 attack. Okay. You can't equip anything there. You can't equip anything. You can take the scale shield, though. Yes, I'm sure. You can have it. Okay. Let me save it again. I think I'm actually going to take like a 5-minute break here and get another cup of tea. And I wasn't planning on streaming much longer than 2 hours, but I may go for an additional hour when I get back. I'll be back in 5. And yes, Raid, I would say I'm having too much fun. If I didn't have stuff to do before noon tomorrow, I would probably stay up most of the night streaming. But I'll finish my stuff and then hopefully get a chance to stream tomorrow night, because I won't have a chance to stream for most of the weekend. I'm just gonna let my AC beat down the humidity for another minute or two, and then we'll get started on this journey again. Okay, first up, let me finish saving it, since I'm pretty sure I didn't at that point. Got Earl Grey, I'm jealous. I just have regular black tea. You got anything good for me yet, buddy? A leather dress? Why does it gotta be so expensive? Is it because it's a dress? I better not actually buy those. So that would be increases for both of them. I'm gonna guess that they're not gonna be as awesome as they were before. No, I'm too broke. Now that they're actually in our party. Wait a second, I saw that. Beast bone. A segment of the skeleton of a sizable monster. Okay. Dropped by the Stark Raven and the Skull Rider. So, as far as we know, black tea is not bad, but I probably drink like 12 glasses of it a day. So eventually it's just, kind of, meh. I don't want to sell any of this stuff is the biggest problem, so I'm not going to. You don't get a leather dress.
My sister and I visited Gallipolis before we met you. It's rather a fun place. There are certainly a lot more people there than there are in Hoto. When we get there, I think we all deserve a little rest, don't you? We've been through a lot.
We're resting right now.
So,
old Noah thinks he saw a branch from the World Tree, does he? I'm not sure I buy it.
but I guess we've got no choice but to check it out. We need to head southwest. Gallopolis, here we come. Yeah, she's playing a tiny harp that unfortunately makes no sound. I don't even want to talk to the rude brat. She's too mean. Why am I going up here? She'll just have something nasty to say. A rickety old bridge that I'm surprised didn't fall apart after we ran over it. Last time we saw an open plain like this, we got 2 horses killed. 9 damage. Let's see how good these weapons are. We've got some Borderlands looking rabbit. We're still in pep mode? Okay. It's a robber rabbit. Worry about the lizard first, would you? Or the wizard. The lizard wizard. Oh wait, you guys must have tactics set up, huh? You know what? I don't care. They can do whatever. 28 damage from that thing.
Thank goodness.
And Plump can barely wield it. Get a level for our efforts. We've now got 10 skill points. I'm not gonna use them yet. I don't know why I hang on to my skill points for so long. Whatever. Another beast bone. Tell me, game. When am I gonna be able to make bone armor with that? Will I use them before I finish the game? Most definitely. However, I will probably have some very useful items that I don't even use in the last fight. Be like, is this its final form? No, maybe this is its final form. I better hang on to that. 1 lone guard. Halt! None may pass without a pass. Here's our pass. Thank you for letting us through. 1 lone guard. So, where are we? We're all the way over in the east. We've got the Sultanate of Gallopolis. 2 bonfires in this place. 2 bonfires we need to go light. It's true, there is the respec option. Once I get that fact actually like burned into my brain, I'll probably spin them much quicker. But I'm still running on Dragon Quest VIII logic. Where once you spend a point, that's it. Never get to remove that point. Cotton Top. Duneberry. Another Cotton Top. Can I fall in here? No. So beautiful. I haven't seen a sand waterfall before. Diablos is gonna jump out of there in a moment. Completely ruin our day. A mini medal! Four down. 102 left. Something silly like that, I bet. One of each. How generous. And a small scale. I need to look for some monster tracks to investigate. I don't feel like fighting any of you. Okay. I do see a sparkly all the way back there, but let's just make a beeline for the city now. If we go forward, that means we'll have to come backwards. We gotta do as little backtracking as possible. Wait a second. That's just a horse bell. There's no element quite like a curse. At least I gotta read the title of that one. Oh my, bunny girls! I think that was our first cottontail that we've seen.
It's a pretty good game, Gone.
Oh, just look at all these people. How marvelous. Is there some kind of festival going on, I wonder?
We can only hope.
Yes, of course.
What?
Gallopolis is the kingdom of the desert knight, isn't it? And of the racetrack where they love to compete.
Horses? Competition? Do I smell gambling on the way?
I think we've arrived in town just in time for the horse racing festival.
Sweet.
Well, you go play with ponies if you like. I'm off to look for the Yggdrasil branch. That's why we're here, in case you've forgotten.
Eric, buddy, there's money to be made. The branch can wait.
Oh, let Mr. Moody No Fun go off on his own if he wants. There's nothing to stop us having a little look around while we're here.
What resolution are you trying to play it at, Raid, or what GPU do you even have? Gallopolis. I like the layout of the town. It is very straightforward. So, let's start going clockwise. Rob the houses in order. Any knickknacks or trinkets? Ma'am or Mrs.? Ma'am or Mr., I mean. Do you have any vases here that need inspected? Ouch, 770, I can see where that would hurt. Hardy hide. I think I've got a 960 or a 980, I can't really remember. One step higher and I would have been VR ready. Since I don't care about VR, decided not to do it. Barrels! Some coins. Taste my disappointment. Is anybody home? Is anybody ever home in these parts? Or does everybody just spend all their days at the racetracks? Oh, you're here.
Do you know? I believe I caught a glimpse of Silvando, the man everyone has been talking about. He's very tall and handsome indeed. He would certainly be my type if only I were a little bit younger.
You are an older woman. There's a book called Wanderers No More. The Gallopolitan Circus. Plump takes it from the shelf and has a closer look. Like, you can't just mash that shit together. That's not how words work, is it? Our humble circus was once like many others. A traveling spectacle that traversed Adria from one land to another. But when our inerrant... See, the translators sometimes just throw out words that I've basically never heard. Or are never used. I need a dictionary right next to me just so I can be sure I know what the word means and not just from context alone. But when our inerrant troop finally arrived in the great kingdom of Gallopolis, the people were so warm and enthusiastic that the Sultan himself suggested we stay. I'm gonna hit that word until I get it. But we were wanderers at heart. We belonged on the road. With tears in our eyes, we turned down this most generous offer and regretfully left the friendly people of the desert behind. But when we next returned, we saw something that amazed us all. The Sultan had ordered the construction of an enormous, beautiful big top in which we might ply our entertaining trade. Each and every one of us was so moved by this grand gesture that the decision to remain was unanimous. The rest, as they say, is history. Is that so? The town's one claim to fame. I can't wait until we go there. Anybody home? Nope. Don't need to go into the church. Saved it not too long ago. Unless... Father? You're not hiding any sinful vases in here, are you? A traveler's hood. Just how useful is that? You can't wear it. Plump can't wear it. You can't wear it. So what even is it? A cowl that covers the face a little, but can't help making the wearer seem somewhat suspicious. Okay, Plump could wear it. Changes the wearer's appearance when equipped. That's it. Definitely don't think we need to use it then.
Our world may be full of horse races and circuses and joyous celebration, but it was not so long ago that Adrea was a dangerous, dismal place plagued by monsters. Praise be to the powers above, for those dark days are long gone.
An angel bell. We've collected 100 different items, apparently. And you guys have a... not really a balcony, I guess. Okay. Fancy little place. Got the racetrack, the paddock. Kinda want to check out the circus first. Just see what that's all about. Oh, and you've got a quest, huh?
How much longer must I wait? Why must the sands torture me so?
Good day to you.
You're perhaps wondering why I'm standing here, yes?
The truth is, I am a painter, and I am waiting for a scene worthy of being immortalized by my hand.
I have already envisaged the sort of image I would like to paint, though. A mighty, magnificent conflict unfolding in the desert. Alas, the sands have yet to oblige me. There's something missing. But what could it be? The setting is perfect, and there are plenty of Spitfires.
I'm gonna guess those are some type of monsters.
Ah, but of course, conflict! Cataclysmic, chaotic conflict, in the form of a magnificent move such as Wildside. Wait, perhaps you could assist me. Venture out into the celestial sands and, well, slay a Spitfire by unleashing your Wildside. That'll provide me with a tableau truly worthy of my talents. Surely you will not refuse a struggling artist in his hour of need.
And we'll get furry finery. I don't know if I want that book or not. Can only be performed... This is a triple tech. And we can find out who can do it under attributes. Okay. It's gonna be really hard to get all three people pepped up at the same time on a very specific monster.
Knights and civilians rejoice. This year's Sand National sees the debut of our beloved Prince Ferris. Can he best the champion Faz or Phase? In his first outing, let's just call him Phase. His hacker name. Single file. Useful in a pinch. For when you need, like... What is it? That would be like 5 extra heals? Kind of useful. Not even gonna attempt to go see the king yet. Well, you're a shady, angry-looking man. With a suspicious scar above your eye. Are you a good guy?
My crossbow is my best friend. It's my life. But yet there's something missing. Somehow I just know there's a crossbow kid out there somewhere, searching for me.
You're wearing orange and you're not a hero. My whole thesis on the color orange has been thrown out the window.
Everyone has heard of the great Sylvando, and yet no one knows the first thing about him. Not even where he was born. That sort of mystery is no doubt part of his appeal. You've heard of the great Sylvando, correct? Of course I have. Well, of course. He is one of the most talented and popular circus performers in the world, after all. You would not believe the lengths to which I had to go to find tickets for his show. I cannot wait for it to get underway.
Can I jump? I can jump over here. Well, what are you doing?
This is my special VIP seat. Once the circus begins, I will hear every ooh and ah from here.
Looks like Mr. Satan. Maybe he looks like the Stig. No one knows what his face looks like. Can I see down into there? I can. Taking their horses for a walk. Oh my. A well and pottery. My lucky day. So, in room number 1, we have Sprig of Narspicius. Fancy sounding. Some old rotten wooden barrels filled with termites and a warmaline. The heat was probably drawing them to it. And a locked door. Is that so? Door is locked tight. That's 2 locked doors we found now. Even though one of them was much fancier than that. Are you another quest? Or you just want to say something neat? I could spend all day trawling through these stalls. There's rarities and bargains galore. What's that? Have I come across some kind of special branch? Now that you mention it, I do remember hearing about some valuable branch or other that the Sultan owns. Maybe you should ask him about it. He lives in the big palace up at the top of the stairs, of course. What are you, the merchant guy? You're apparently no guy. What do you got, Mrs. Item Shop? Gold bracer. Or Mr. Item Shop, I guess I could say. Weapons and armor. I think the only thing I need for the girls is better armor. And I'm still pretty much broke. So what do you carry? A rapier. A slender sword of refined design that comes to a fearsomely fine point. Tempting. A posy pole. Can sometimes send nature-based monsters into a trance. Interesting. But look how expensive all this stuff is. A ribbon-like lash that can attack enemies over an extensive area. Which one shall I get? There's so many weapons to choose from. They don't even do any background checks here. Well, hello.
Oh me, oh my. Just look at you. What a handsome fellow you are. I wish to give you the priceless gift of Puff Puff. Will you permit me?
Of course I would.
Come then, follow me. Hee hee. How could I ever say no to Puff Puff? We even get to go into our own little private area. Goodness me, but I cannot see you all at once. Whatever do you think I am? Just you, my sweet, you and you alone. Will you follow me to my private chambers?
Of course I will. Plump nervously leaves his friends behind. If I don't come back in 10 minutes, assume she's still in my kidneys up there. I need a sip of tea. Pink lights? What's going on here, ma'am?
Now, just sit right here on the bed. That's it, my sweetie. Is it alright with you if I turn off the lights?
Of course. It's daytime outside, so I can still see. It's gonna be totally safe. My kidneys are not gonna be stolen. Oh, look at all that puff puff going on. Someone's having too much fun. What? What are you? Puff puff puff. Hey, wait a second. That tickles. Not bad, eh? I'll give a puff puff and an half, I do. Or her.
My sweet, meet my father. He is the greatest practitioner of the puff puff in all the lands of the world.
That's me done then. Don't be a stranger, eh, sunshine?
Not the worst Puff Puff I've ever had, but I'm going to be honest with you, ma'am. I'm still a little bit disappointed. And I will definitely be back to this fine establishment. You subverted my expectations!
So, how was it, Plump?
It was, shut up and don't ask questions. Maybe you want to go next. Just mind your own damn business, Serena. Nosy little buzzard. Free medicinal herb. Hello, princess.
Did you know that some creatures, should they live for long enough, transform into other creatures with different names and different appearances? Such creatures are very rare, of course. Rare and no doubt valuable. I fervently wish to encounter one someday.
Yeah, me too. That's why I'm wearing this necklace that is supposed to bring them to me. Okay, what are you selling? Silver platter. Dang. That is a significant defense boost for Plump as well. Bunny ears! Hairband topped with long, floppy ears. Can't help but make you smile when you see it. Does change the wearer's appearance if you also have a bunny suit and fishnet stockings. That way you can get your lolly all dressed up as a bunny girl in a dancer's costume. Okay. 23 extra defense. Yeah, I agree with Bruce. Puff Puff is still Puff Puff. 1,300 gold. I need to go do some grinding. It's been a while since I've spent a little bit of time farming up gold. A couple hours at this point. I'm in a daze from my Puff Puff. I don't know where to go. I'm walking in circles.
I didn't realize there'd be so many horses here. I didn't look where I was going, and Splat. She's really mad with me this time. We've been saving up for years to come on this trip. Now a little bit of horse poo has gone and ruined it all.
Ma'am, why are you being abusive to this poor guy?
You can smell it too, can't you? We're supposed to be here having a nice time, and this idiot goes and steps in horse poo. Well, I'm not walking around with you smelling like that. Get out of my sight. I wish I was dating someone cool like Prince Ferris.
Sir, you can do so much better than that. You don't have to take the abuse. There's the bank. There's the inn. You don't actually need healed or anything. Maybe I could find stockings and a bunny suit somewhere? A turban?
Soon, evil will arrive at last. I just love evil. Can't wait till we're all being killed. That's how I get my jollies.
Hello, bunny girl.
Good day to you, handsome young man. Would you care to hear my tip for the next race?
Of course.
Of course you would. Now are you ready? Let us consider the runners and riders. First of all, Prince Ferris, the only son of our exalted Sultan, and the pride of all of Gallipolis. Rumors have been circulating concerning his prodigious talent for years, and now at last he is about to show the world what he is capable of, an early favorite. However, if he is to win, he will have to beat FaZe, who won last year's event by a huge distance. Surely he will be keen to defend his title. There are some others taking part as well, but the race is sure to be a duel between these two. Come and see me should you wish to hear my tips again.
What about you? Do you have any tips?
I'm a dancer at the circus. The ringmaster sent me over here to drum up trade. Not that it's hard. The great Sylvando's performing tonight, and he's just amazing. You should definitely come along.
Oh, and you've got a quest for me? Are you blind? Or are you just part John Candy, is that you? Been so long.
Oh, good day to you. I assume you're here to sample Galapagos' world-renowned cactus cutlet. If so, I'm afraid I have bad news for you. The kitchen is currently closed while I dedicate my energies to improving the recipe. I am certain that a golden globule would intensify the flavor tenfold, but acquiring such an ingredient is easier said than done. Golden globes, you see, the cacti who carry them, are extremely vicious. But they would pose no problem for a young and no doubt vigorous individual, such as yourself, I am sure. Perhaps you could assist me and hunt them down?
We would get a trickster accessory, it looks like. And let's see. They appear very occasionally alongside their cactoball brethren in combat. Man.
They're not the most common of creatures, I confess. But if you were to engage enough cactiballs in battle, you would be sure to encounter one eventually. And I only need one! That will be more than enough for the culinary experiments I wish to perform. I pray that it will not take too long for you to find one and deliver it to me.
I don't know. I don't know how long it'll take. Welcome to the Aloe Vera. I hope you enjoy swapping racing tips. My customers do little else. Indeed, I have come to learn rather a lot about people's betting habits by working behind this bar. You do well to bear that in mind. Okay, so who would you bet on? And hey, another Aries-looking person. This time a lady.
I love big, strong men. That's why I came all the way to Galapagos to watch Prince Ferris in action. I've been hearing great things about him. They say he's tall, muscular, terribly handsome. Apparently he's good at riding horses too, or something. I don't really know. Not the important part, dummy.
Roll up, roll up. What does that mean? That mean show up? The door is locked tight. This one locked tight too? One's not even a door, it's a real fake door. Hey doggo. Are you a good one or a bad one? I'm going to assume that they're all good. Summoning the Autobots. Maybe. I see you hiding over here. 21 gold coins.
Please, do not startle me so.
You wish to know what I'm doing?
Well, I'm an admirer of the great Sylvando.
His greatest admirer, in fact. I saw him perform, and at that moment, everything changed. I wish to speak with him and tell him how much his work means to me, but nerves have overwhelmed me. I can go no further. Well, creeping at his window isn't gonna help. It's a horse with a beautifully brushed coat. Or definitely a show horse. The circus is closed. What if I want a ticket?
They're all sold out. It's because Sylv's performing, you see. They all sold in a flash. You'll have to try again another time.
The circus returns, and this year with a special guest performance from the great Sylvando. You really won't want to miss it, so race down and buy your tickets before they sell out. Well, too late for that now. Can I sneak in the side here? Not guarded at all. And if it was guarded by that guy, I was not going to talk to him. Are you the great Sylvandro? Treasure chest is empty. I maybe shouldn't have opened that one. I feel like I just let a little bit of magic out into the world or something. Interested in the circus, huh? Well, I'm the ringmaster. We're just getting ready for our biggest show of the year, the annual Sand National Special. It's always popular, but this time we've managed to sign up the great Sylvando, one of the world's top performers, and ticket sales have gone through the roof. I honestly can't believe we got him. I was sure he'd refuse, you see. He's renowned for wanting to kind of do his own thing.
Oh, hey, honey. How sweet of you to come back here and see me. Are you a fan?
Sure.
I knew it. Well, it's an honor to have such a fine young fellow cheering me on. If you're here for the show, you won't have to wait long. Oh, it's going to be fabulous, darling, my best yet.
I'm sure it will be. Can I go out on stage? Plump steps through the curtain and begins to steal the show. You're not a very good guard, are you? Sylve's probably in his dressing room getting ready. If you want to chat, now's your chance. I actually don't want to chat. What I really wanted is just to get a ticket to the show. So, fine. Fine. Can I go see the Sultan? Equipment quality. Who knows what those tips actually are supposed to be helping me with? The mystery. Welcome to Gallopolis. If it's the Sultan you seek, you will find him in the throne room atop the Great Staircase. This really is a great, magnificent staircase.
Such a pretty thing. The palace is home to a great many cats. Alas, the knights are not in the least bit interested, so it's us maids who must take care of them.
Is that right? The youth of today, they are no good at all. They can barely remember the knight's pledge, let alone recite it with pride. Do you think Sir Hendrik of Heliodor would tolerate such woeful laxity? Of course not. Now recite it again, with feeling this time.
In the face of adversity. The pledge says that a knight never retreats in the face of adversity. That is why I have come here. Why I remain here. A knight's word is his bond.
Well, keep it up. Another grubby bandage. So the knight's pledge. A knight's word is his bond. His kingdom his master. He serves the weak untiringly, challenges the strong unflinchingly, and never retreats in the face of adversity. Pretty good pledge. Hello, sir. I worry so about the Sultan. He was once the very image of chivalry. Now, once again I've spoken out of turn. Just forget everything I've said, please. He's the total douchebag now, but he didn't hear it from me. The prince's bedchamber. They just let us enter it, okay. I'm here for a royal vase inspection. There's a book called The Power of Positivity, a ruler's handbook. Plump takes it from the shelf. We have all heard what they say. Should one wish to be a great leader, one must be positive at all times. It is true. Who would want to follow a mopey, indecisive man anywhere? Nobody. That's who. So forget all those negative thoughts and think positive. Lie flat on your back. Gaze up at the big blue sky and feel your troubles melt away like the petty, insignificant irritations they are. Say goodbye to the old you. Negative you. There is a bright and positive future waiting for you, so step right up and take it. Another self-help book, maybe? An ancient book. The binding is almost completely worn through, and Plump can only make out the words, Ye Drustaniad, Secrets of Ye Flame, on the faded threadbare cover. And we're not quite ready for this book yet. I'm gonna have to learn an advanced reading ability. Plump can't pronounce these words. An iron sword. Plump must learn how to pronounce them before he can actually read them. This book would just make him stutter over words for the next 60 seconds in the stream. Thank you, game, for not doing that to me. And a sleeping hibiscus. I need a place I can buy those. You'll notice how no one stops us? It's because I've got my, they know who I am. I've got my license. Smash things. A pair of concrete earrings. Is that so? Enchanted earrings that cause earth damage to decrease by 10%. 10 charm, 5 defense. Okay. You might as well wear them. I don't think I've got anything else for you. Nope. Rub-a-dub-dub.
Have you heard the rumors? They say that a wicked man called the Darkspawn has escaped from Heliodor, and that he's terrorizing all of Erdrea. What a frightening world this is. But I need not fear. The Knights of Gallopolis will keep us safe. I am sure of it. Sir, that's private, is it?
Is this one private too? Fishnet stockings. Halfway there, or actually 66% of the way there. This is what appears to be a diary. It has Prince Ferris's progress written on the cover. Day 21.
My beloved prince attended his horse riding lessons once more today. To see him training day in and day out to be the greatest leader he can be for the noble Knights of Gallopolis fills me with hope for the magnificent future he will no doubt usher in for our realm.
Day 24.
My beloved prince left the palace today and went out into the streets to speak with the common people. He seeks to study the lifestyles of the subjects firsthand. What a wise and benevolent young man he is.
Is that so? He's not going to be the next character to join us, is he? Strong medicine. Okay, these are knights who look like they know what they're doing.
Everyone's quick to paint Prince Ferris as a hero, but the race has not yet run, let alone won. Forgive me. Such matters are of no interest to you, I'm sure.
Wanted. The Darkspawn walks the land. King Carnelian of Heliodor offers a generous reward for the capture of this fiend. Maybe we shouldn't go see the king here. Maybe I should just continue working in secret.
You will not beat me.
And who are you, sir? Gallopolis grew up around the oasis at its center. Brought those seeking water from miles around. Of course, it's barely recognizable nowadays. The Sultan chose it as the site of the racetrack, and it was entirely transformed. Even as we enjoy the races, however, we must not forget the brave ancestors who built this city. Indeed, we owe them everything. Well, let's go see what's the worst that could happen. By announcing our presence to the king.
This race, my fellow Gallopolitans, this race. Fellow Gallopolitans, this is no ordinary Sand National. This race marks the day that Faris, my son and heir, comes of age. And as such... No. An event of such significance must have eloquence to match. Such functional pleasantries will not thrill my beloved subjects. And who exactly might you be? I have no time to grant an audience today. You must leave. Immediately.
Where's your shirt, sir? Thought he was throwing us out for a second.
Father, my training is complete.
Father!
I hope he's not one of our party members. I don't like him already.
Then give me the pledge.
A knight's word is his bond, his kingdom his master. He serves the weak untiringly, challenges the strong unflinchingly, and never retreats in the face of adversity.
Okay.
Yes, very good. The knight's pledge must always be your guide, my son.
You know what? As long as he's not as bad as Prince Charmless, I'm perfectly fine with him, though.
a man now, Faris. And tomorrow's race shall prove it. You must show your people that you are worthy of their adulation.
Fear not, beloved father. I shall disappoint neither you nor they. Oh.
Uh-oh. Dang it, we need to wear a glove.
What is your name, stranger? And what brings you to Gallopolis?
Oh, you can just call me Plurp. And I like horses. And turtles. And also branches.
Surely he speaks of the rainbow. It is the only treasure of our kingdom that would warrant such a description. I believe I can assist you, friend. Visit me in my chambers at the foot of the great staircase. I shall await you there.
Okay. Don't worry about anything if your stockings are missing or something.
1,000 pardons, but His Excellency, the most exalted Sultan, is rather preoccupied with preparations for the Sand National at the moment.
Yeah, I know where his room is. I've already robbed it. I mean, I've already inspected it. I'm not thieves. At least I'm not. Eric might be. A Wake Robin, or a Waker Oben. Aha! Is that the racetrack back there? Fancy looking. A bard! Tra-la-la! Bold Prince Ferris, Valdyrie, he will embarrass any who stand in his way. I am endeavoring to write a song in praise of the prince. Alas, very little rhymes with Ferris. Heiress. Or how about hairless? You really stretch it, maybe charmless? Somehow? You have to get real creative on that one. Oh, Prince. You wanted to meet us, did you?
Ah, you came. Thank you.
It's my pleasure.
Yes. Your height and physique are perfect, and you have the face of one who knows horses.
Not really. I mean, I probably only spent about 30 seconds actually riding a horse this entire game, and I don't count our bone friend from the crypt.
You should be aware that the branch you seek is a priceless royal treasure. My father is unlikely to give it away freely to some wandering stranger. However, he might be persuaded to part with it if the request came from his beloved son. I have but one small favor to ask in return.
I am not going to pretend to be you. Did you hear me?
The palace walls have so many unwelcome ears. The noise of the circus will protect our privacy. Will you join me there?
Absolutely.
Then it is agreed. I will meet you at the entrance to that ridiculous tent this evening. Do not be late, please.
I like how he pronounced it privacy. Do I actually need to go wait until evening? I probably do. Okay. First, we'll head there and just see if maybe time will auto-advance. If it doesn't, I'm gonna look into ending the stream soon. Late, I'm getting tired. It's almost 3 o'clock in the morning, actually. I'm not gonna get to horse racing tonight or anything. In fact, I think I'm gonna end the stream. I've got to get some sleep. So, I was the inn, I would be there, but we're not looking for the inn. I will probably be streaming this again tomorrow, sometime in the evening. I will post a message on my Discord when I do. I normally give about 10 minutes warning. I don't really trust Twitch to send out notifications to everybody in time. Some people say they get it instantly, some people don't seem to get it for 30 minutes to an hour, so... Thanks for joining me tonight, guys. It's been fun. I will see you all later, and can't wait to do some horse racing with you all. I'll start if we do horse racing, we might do some type of democracy thing where I let you guys choose which horses we can bet on, if that's even a thing. And that way, if we fail and lose money, I get to yell at you guys. That always makes me feel better.